Hello students. Today we are going to learn Pascal's law. So basically to understand Pascal's law in simpler words, suppose you have some container or some vessel and in which you have some fluid in that vessel. So the pressure applied at any point at of that vessel by the fluid should be at rest. It is transmitted equally to each and every point. So the thing I want to say is that at each and every point the pressure applied is same. So on the fluid also as well as on the walls of the container also, and the condition is that the effect of gravity should be negligible. So we can state the Pascal's law like the pressure applied at any point of an enclosed fluid at rest is transmitted equally and undiminished to every point of the fluid and also on the walls of the container, provided the effect of gravity is neglected. Now, we can have an experimental proof to explain this Pascal's law. Suppose you have this container and you have various outlets. You can say the pistons are applied on these outlets. So, let the area of cross section now, let these outlets be named as A, B, C, D. So, let these outlets be named as A, this one is B, this one is C, and this one is D. So the area of cross section of these four outlets or arms we can say is equal to A for the arm A, and then 2A for this arm. Then you have 3A for this arm and A by 2 for this arm. Now suppose we are applying some force on this piston A. Then as you know that pressure is equal to force per unit area. So the pressure which comes here is F by A. Now due to this pressure which is experienced here, the other three pistons, they tend to move out. Now if you want to keep those three pistons in their original position, then in such cases the force is required to keep those three pistons in some original position. So those forces will be 2F, 3F and F by 2 respectively. So if you find out, suppose the pressure on B, you can write as force per unit area. Now here the force required to keep the piston B on its original position is 2F, and the area of the piston B which we discussed earlier is 2A. So it will be 2F by 2A, that is F by A. Similarly, if you consider the piston C, so the pressure will be 3F by 3A because the cross-sectional area is 3A and the force required is 3F to keep the piston in original position. So you get this final pressure, that is F by A. And similarly for piston D, you have F by 2 the force, and the cross-sectional area we have taken A by 2. And so the 2 gets cancelled and you have F by A. So from these 4 equations you can see that the pressure at every point, every arm, the pressure at every arm is same. So this is the experimental proof for your Pascal's law basically. So the Pascal's law, it says that the pressure applied at any point inside the enclosed vessel in which you have a fluid at rest, so pressure applied at any point is same. So this is basically your Pascal's law, and there are various applications of Pascal law. The two applications which are there in your portion are hydraulic lift and the hydraulic brake. So hydraulic lift and hydraulic brake, they both work on the principle of Pascal's law. So this is for today. Tomorrow we'll see hydraulic lift and hydraulic brake.